Hey guys, I'm Viper, and welcome back to my 1988 Championship season. Now obviously, as you can see, we're on round 11 at Portugal, so we're at one of the classic F1 tracks in F1 2013 today. The next race is actually the same as well, I believe it's at Jerez by the looks of it. But yeah, that's another F1 classic. So we've got two classic rounds, the next two races, so make sure you stick around. Last time out in Italy, we had the Ferrari win on home soil, so we had Gerhard Berger win. For Ferrari at the Italian Grand Prix at Monza. Didn't go so quite well for us. We had a bad start. Managed to make up to 4th, I think it was. And we ended up only just losing 3 points to Alberto, so it wasn't all too bad. Meaning we're now at a 25-point lead and just have a 28-point lead. Which spices things up, although we've got 4 rounds to go. So if anything major is going to happen, it needs to happen next few races. Going to be tricky today, because this race, is, if anyone's played this game before, they'll know that it's a fast track. So it's going to be hard, especially if the weather changes. At the moment, I'm guessing it's going to be sunny, but you never know with weather. So obviously, as you can see, quick rundown of the Drivers' Championship real quick. So we're still leading, 185 points. Alberto behind on 160, 25 points behind. We've got Ayrton Senna in 3rd, just ahead of Prost by 2 points. So the two ones 3rd and 4th. Berger 5th and 115, so he's closed up the gap to Prost because Prost had some bad races lately. Marcus Schumacher's still 6th, Tracy's still 7th, and Herbert's still 8th, so the point style is just updated. The last race, so I think Herbert got 6th or 7th in the last race, or Schumacher got 5th or something like that. Schumacher got 6th and then Herbert got 7th, I think it was. But either way, let's get into the Portuguese Grand Prix. So a very quick track. Obviously, if you guys, as per usual, if you guys want to see these episodes live, be sure to head over to my Twitch, as per usual. And follow me, because obviously then you'll get notified of when I go live and when I do all this, you know, all the streams and everything like that and all the races. Now it's a big hello to my Twitch chat, so if my Twitch chat could say hello, that would be great. Let's see, Estoril, classic track, last race I think 1996, if memory serves me correctly. So considering this is a fast track, I'm not going to put it on like top acceleration, just aggressive acceleration should do it. Immediately, my car is all over the place there. Oh my god. That was insane. Right, we're immediately going to retire. I think we're going to be going in the wall there. Anyway, let's see who got pole. Yawn. Oh. Surprisingly, Ayrton Senna from Alan Prost. So McLaren front row lockout. Michele Alboreto 3rd, so our arch nemesis up in 3rd. Schumacher 4th. Gerhard Berger 5th. Ricardo Patrese 6th, so not a bad job for Williams there. Johnny Herbert 7th. George Sett to 8th. Nigel Mansell 9th. Our teammate Nelson Piquet in 10th. Then we've got Villeneuve 11th. Jean Alesi 12th. Coulthard 13th, so both Colognes lining up. Near enough next to each other. Same with the Lewis Lamborghinis. Then we've got Ralf Schumacher in 16th. Hakkinen in 17th, Fittipaldi 18th, so both rails lined up near enough next to each other. Actually, they are lined up next to each other, row 9. Row 10, Mario Andretti and Nav Capelli, Villara and the March. And now we on the back row, Alan Jones and myself. So it should be a pretty good race today. Fingers crossed, should be a good race. If the weather's different, God knows what's going to happen. All hell's going to break loose. Now, like I said, this track is difficult. It's fun and quick, but it's very difficult, especially the overtaking bit. Into the first corner as well. But everyone goes for the inside, so it's kind of like, you know, doing all that. You're doing kind of like dodging, ducking and weaving and all that. So we're gonna go for. We're starting on the option tyres, and we're gonna move to the primes on lap 9. Even though it says lap 7, we're gonna go for lap 9. So halfway point throughout the race. Normal fuel, and let's go. Head down to the track for the Portuguese Grand Prix. So it's an old McLaren front row, like I said, Ayrton Senna and Alan Prost locking out the front row as usual. Now, arch nemesis 3rd, Alboreto 3rd, teammate PK 10th now starts in last place alongside Alan Jones, who sits over there in the Dallara. And holy crap, the fuel. So we've actually got one other thing as well, as the 5 lights just go out now and we're away. Which is, I'm only allowed to use the rich fuel for lap 1, so after lap 1 I can't use rich fuel anymore. It means I only got 1 lap, so I have to make up as many positions as I can in lap 1. If I can't, then we're in some serious trouble. Oh, that's a bit of front wing gone. Right, so we've actually got some damage. And Albereto's back in 7th. Albereto's actually going all over the place there. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh dear. Oh! Patrese, slow down! Oh my god. Carnage on lap 1. It appears we have a car off already. Looks like one car off in sector 2, although it appears to have got going again. This understeer is affecting us badly. I'm not going to waste any time driving about with it, because it might just get worse. That and Alberto looks to be in 8th place, so I think we can risk this. Actually made it a whole lot worse. We're coming on lap 1. This is the first time I've actually had to do this. That's just because we've accidentally took the front wing off. 5.6 second pit stop, so Ivan Capelli, it looks like he had a problem. He's got going again. So remember, we can't use rich fuel. No rich fuel is allowed. So if we're going to do it, we have to do it with standard and lean fuel. I honestly didn't expect the start to be that hectic, if I'm honest. And god damn, these tyres are horrible. Even if we finish and we score outside the top 10, Alboreto will be gaining points, unless Alboreto retires from the race, of course. Now, because we've got the prime tyres on, I'm not so sure that that these tyres will go the distance and do all 18 laps. So we're still going to pit in on lap 9. Actually, we're lap 10. Actually, we'll go for lap 10. We're going to switch over to the option tyres. We're only supposed to be doing a one-stop strategy, but because of that damage that we took in the first lap, it means we're now on a 2-stop. So really need to push it now. But Senna appears to be leading the race comfortably from the front. I think the result of that first lap incident was that it was my fault. I was just being too greedy. I shouldn't have been greedy.
Carry on with the job you're doing.
But by the looks of it, the brake biases, the race seems to be locking. Like I said, it's mainly my fault, nothing else. Remember, we can't use rich fuel, so if we're behind, we have to catch up.
I think the pick is due to pit soon. He should be pitting within the next 3 laps. Remember, KERS is available to you. Make sure you use it. The car ahead is running the option tyre. We may have trouble closing the gap during this stint.
So just about pulling away from Capelli then. Just, only just. You can just see the last of that train. So we've got Jones up in front. It's a 6-second deficit. Good grief. We're really going to have to put in some blistering times. Remember, we're on the slower tyres, so it's going to be hard to do this. I think we're on, yeah, we're on normal fuel. I thought we were on lean fuel for a minute. Right, so we're really gaining on them now. But then Dallara is one of the slowest cars of the pack, so no surprise that we're gaining on him.
Brilliant lap. You're driving as well as I've ever seen. This is exactly what we need until the end.
That and somebody's backing this field up right to the back. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get him.
Try and close the gap to the car ahead. It's currently 2 seconds.
I think it's a lot closer than that. Right, so by the looks of it, I'd say we could probably get Jones. We can get this lot actually, if we're lucky, on the straight. It's going to be hard. There we go.
Okay, times are looking good. You're matching race pace. Okay, it looks like the car ahead is trying to create a gap. He's running full revs, maximum power.
Just about making that move stick, yes. Oh! What are you doing, Fittipaldi? He just woke up past us. Yeah, we've already done Spa, that's been and gone, I'm afraid. We're at round 11 now, which is at Portugal, as you can see. Ah, is that a Dallara? Or is it a Ferrari? That's got to be a Dallara, surely. That is a Dallara, and it's Andretti. The one he pretty much took us out. Didn't take us out at Monza. Like I mentioned, racing got a lot hard. Oh god. Nice and easy. Round the outside. Oh dear. So I think we hit the curb then.
There are quite a few
There we
cars
go.
in the pits right now. Watch out for
Alright,
cars
so we're up to P9. Who's that then? I think we had Alboreto in front of us. Oh dear, that's wide, that's very, very wide. So we've got, well, looks of it, well, we passed our teammate, but he's been in the pits. We're lapping at the same pace as the AI, so that's something to keep in note.
the car behind is a second down on you. 1 second.
Oh, actually hitting.
Try to keep this pace. This is what we need right now.
Oh, actually hitting them curves isn't going to do us any favours.
They're fitting prime tyres to Berger's car.
Come on!
Now running the primes.
So Senna is apparently leading.
Okay, it looks like the car ahead is trying to create a gap. He's running full revs, maximum power.
Which is something we can't run. So I really need to shift it. Right, so we're on lap 9. We need to pit, I think they said, was it lap 10 or 11? I don't remember what lap. Lap 10 I think it was. We really need to gain on Senna somehow. If we're going to have any chance of, well, even winning, I think. I mean, even that's not going to work, because even if we do pass it, we've still got to make a pit stop. Either that or we can just try and go the distance. I'm not quite sure.
Pit crew will ready option tyres for your next stop.
Like, get ready for me, boys. I'm coming in. Oh, Jesus. No, no, no. Turn, 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 turn. Lost a lot of grip on that corner then, midway. Tyres are really losing their grip here now.
There's not much between you and the car behind, just 2 seconds. Be aware you've got a reserve of fuel and can afford...
Not what I wanted to do, I didn't want to do that. So because of that, we're going to do this. Ah. What it should have been. Right. Right, we're coming out between...
You're free to rejoin the track. The track is clear.
Right, okay. Now we've got the proper tyres on. Let's go. Alright, these aren't already worn, so these are brand new tyres. Now it's an overtaking contest.
Let's get past him. The car behind is running on the prime tyre. We should try and create a gap. Okay, you're in his dirty air. You've lost some front end grip.
Right, we are managing to keep up with Berger. So that's a plus. Sorry Berger, but you're not scoring any points today. Team Lotus is scoring points. Just about got him.
Okay, it looks like the car ahead is trying to create a gap. He's running
Thanks, PK.
maximum power.
Because he knows we are number one. Multi-21, Nelson. Multi-21. Whoa! God, checked the brakes bloody early.
Pace is good. Pace is good.
Right, if we got next, we're up for Trace, and I think Alvareto's ahead of him. If we can get ahead of Alvareto, that's good. If not, we take what we get. How far ahead? Oh god. How far ahead Senna is? Leading now. He's gonna get for Tracy. He's gonna brake early. Who's next? Johnny Herbert. Fifth, bloody hell. Yeah, cracking job here for Benetton. So I don't think the race win's definitely out of sight. I mean, just look at how far ahead Senna is. It's a joke. Even if we wanted to, we're never going to catch him in 5 laps. No way. I think we can still be on for maybe a podium? Possibly, but it all depends. I'll take like 6 right now, I don't mind. I'm not losing that many points to Alvareto in the championship, but the more points I have, the better. Because the less points he can reduce to me in the championship.
You've taken 5th.
Right, Alvareto's up next. He's 6 seconds up the road. So we really need to push on now. We can actually take our championship leader. Rival. I think we're gaining a fair bit on Alvareto here. New fastest lap. Boom. Done. Take that off my list. There's Alvareto, I can see him.
We think the car behind is running on full revs. He's trying to close the gap.
It's not working because he's not catching up to me. In fact, I'm pulling away from him. And we've had Rosie join in the chat. Hello, Rosie. I'm alright. I'm good. I already immediately tell who that is, I think. Got Alberto in front. We're getting there, we're closing on him. The guy in front. Alberto, I know who he is. I know who that is. That's what I meant. You think about somebody else? I didn't mean anybody else, just the guy in front, that's all. Come on!
Final couple of laps. If you're going to pass this guy, it needs to be now.
Really need to catch this guy. Yeah, but yeah, welcome to the stream, Rosie. Hope you're having a great day. Come on. Let's get Alberto. Last lap.
Great move, great move.
Right, so we're ahead of Alberto. We need to stay ahead of him now. I think we should easily be able to do that. See if we can close the gap a bit to Prost. Nice.
Up
We're
your
gonna.
pace, the car behind's catching you.
I'm done. He ain't catching me. He ain't bleeding catching me. Go on. And Senna wins Portuguese Grand Prix. That's good for him. He speaks Portuguese, so there we go. Nice 4th place to finish that race. That's good. I'm alright with that result. I would have been happier if we didn't. I say if we didn't have the mess up, but to be honest, our pace was about the same as the AI's. It's just about getting ahead of everyone.
Really well done. That's 12 points.
Well, we gained 2 on Alberto, so that's the main thing. Senna wins from Michael Schumacher in 2nd. That's a brilliant drive by Schumacher though. Prost 3rd, so he went down a place. Ourselves in 4th, Alberto 5th, Herbert 6th, Tracy 7th, Scheckter 8th, PK 9th, so we're both obviously scoring points. And where's... Oh, Berger 10th, so really, bar the Williams and the Arrows, there was 4 doubles there. There was McLaren, Bennett and Ferrari and Lotus that scored. Both drivers scored, and obviously you've got Williams and Arrows scoring 1 apiece. Then we've got Mansell just out the top 10, so a bit unlucky for him. Villeneuve 12th, Alicia 13th, Marandretti, wow, Delara 14th, bloody hell, fire. Coulthard 15th, Schumacher 16th, Hakkinen 17th, Fittipaldi 18th, so both reels pretty much finished where they started. Damon Hill 19th, Jones 20th, Capelli 21st, and rumours Barrichello retired. Wonder why. What lap did he retire on? He retired on lap 14. No! 5 laps from home. I did not know that. What about the championship? What was that do? So, for the championship, it is ourselves are leading by 27 points now, so I managed to extend it. Even though we didn't win the race, we still managed to extend our lead because we finished ahead of Alboreto. Senna's closed up to Alboreto now, so it's only 15 points between him and Alboreto himself. And then Prost is another 12 points behind. Berger 5th, Schumacher 6th, Patrese 7th, Weber 8th, Scheckter 9th, Villeneuve 10th. So Scheckter actually got ahead of Villeneuve. What the hell? Villeneuve is going down. He's not like the only way is up, the only way is down for Villeneuve. PK 11th, Monza 12th, Lacey 13th. So pretty much nobody else has scored majorly. We've still not had either of the Riles, so Fittipaldi, Hakkinen, score. Capelli's not scored in the match, and neither of the Laras, but to be honest, I don't think they're going to score. And then as for the constructors, McLaren retake Ferrari, so it's again another swap between who's ahead of the championship. So it's now McLaren ahead of Ferrari by 12 points. Ourselves, Lotus 3rd, Benetton 4th, Williams 5th, Elrose 6th, Coloni 7th, LaRousse Lamborghini 8th, March Judd 9th, and I was said Real and Dallara yet to score. And that is it for that race. Let's just see quickly where we are for race 12, or round 12, which is the third to last race. We've got another 2 races after this, and then that's the season done. But I'll take 4th place, I don't mind. I'll happily take 4th place. And it is Jerez in Spain. Another classic track, so it should be a good one. However, it's a lot harder to overtake on this track than anything else. So if there's anything about this track, it's hard to overtake. I know that much. So as you see, the last race was in 1997 because 1997 was, I believe, that was the showdown between Schumacher and Jacques Villeneuve, where supposedly there was a controversial incident between Schumacher and Villeneuve, and Schumacher actually got put out of the race and got disqualified in the championship. So there you go, you learn new facts every day. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up here. Obviously, we'll do Jerez next time when we come around to it. So thanks to all for, thanks to everyone for watching. Thanks to my lovely Twitch chat, who've obviously been awesome. Obviously, if you guys, like I mentioned at the start of the video, if you guys are interested in watching these videos live, the episodes live, then be sure to out to my Twitch and give me a follow. Obviously, then you can stay up to date with when I do the races, when I go streaming, and all that good stuff. And yeah, I'm going to wrap this one up here. Like I said, Jerez is a tight circuit, so it's going to be close for the next race. So tune in for that one. But yeah, thanks to everyone for watching. Thanks again to my lovely Twitch chat for staying with me and standing by. And until next time, I've been Viper Racing. You guys have been also watching. Until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Ta-ra!